happening right now. Parents of students at Lee High School are preparing to meet once again to talk about maybe changing that school's name. Demonstrators are gathered to demand those changes. Many opinions on this. Haley Harrison is live right now in Riverside.
Well, Jeannie, rallies have been held by community organizations like the Northside Coalition and Take 'em Down Jacks before every public meeting here at Lee High School. But today, several parents, teachers, and even several students have gathered here before the meeting. Now, 15,000 people have also signed an online petition calling for Lee High School to be renamed. The meetings at Lee have been the most controversial since the renaming process began in Duval County, with dozens of students, teachers, and alumni speaking from both sides. This video that compiles comments from public meetings here at Lee High School, posted by a student organization called EVAC Movement, has gone viral on Twitter. Now, we spoke to a Black Lee High School student who shares how these comments from those who don't want the name to be changed make him feel. Hear from him coming up on First Coast News at 11. Now, there are 2 more public meetings at Lee High School before names are identified for the ballot and the renaming process begins. Live in Jacksonville, I'm Haley Harrison, First Coast News, on your side.